All right, let's get going.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So the premise, I guess, kind of, is we're going to be discussing what you would actually do if you were placed in a movie.
I think we need to give them a good example.
Well,
Well, let's do it.
we actually tried compiling a list earlier, and it's just went piss poor horribly. So, well, we'll start with a basic one.
All right, Titanic. Okay, we're not doing Titanic.
No, we'll do Titanic.
No.
We'll do Titanic.
Okay.
Okay. The only hard thing about Titanic, though, is, and like I said earlier, is that it's an event that actually happened that killed people. So.
Too soon?
It'd be like.
Too soon.
It'd be like, okay, put yourself in Tora Tora Tora. What would you do? Schindler's List, go. I mean.
Well, as a Jew in Schindler's List, I would die.
Oh, that is so sad.
And that's this first episode for you.
Yeah, this is going well. So, okay, so let's do Titanic. Let's actually talk about Titanic.
All right, so you're in the water.
Oh, are we jumping to the water already?
Let's do the water as a good sample.
Oh, God. That's such a dumb part of the movie, though. You know what? What did you think about Titanic?
Well, I was 12 when I saw it.
And you haven't seen it since?
I've seen clips of it on the television. The kids call it these days, the TV.
I've seen clips of it on the old television. I have seen Titanic once, and I will never watch it again. I will never watch it again. I watched it in movie theaters, and I cried a lot, and I will never watch that piece of shit movie again.
I saw it, I think, on VHS.
Uh-huh.
VHS or DVD, but the point was it's such a long movie that there's two of those, two VHS tapes. And I was like, is this movie really that good that it needs to be on two VHS tapes?
God, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King would be like a 5 VHS set.
Yeah.
Wow.
For one movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it's not James Cameron, it's a great film, whatever. We're not critiquing films. We're talking about what we would do if we were on the fucking Titanic. Or in the water, as you put it.
Yeah, so I want you to picture yourself in the water. So now, are you Jack or Rose right now?
I'm Jack.
All right.
Because...
So you got this bitch girlfriend that you've known for 2 days, and you want to save her life. And she has you on the water by the side of this door. Okay,
first of all, stupid, because I think I've read, in several cases that door would have supported the weight of both of them.
Right.
Which is the first dumb thing, because I feel like the writers could have come up with something better to have Jack sink into the ocean as opposed to Rose being on this door. It's a huge door. It's like a giant door. It's 3 roses. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
All right, so I'll be Rose, you be Jack.
Let me on that door.
But I'll never let go, Jack.
But you should let go to let me on the door.
But I love you, and I need to stay warm.
But I'm super cold.
But you love me too, right?
But I'm freezing.
What if you tilt over this door, Jack?
I won't tilt it over because I'm sure we will find a way to make it work. Because the other option is me sinking into the water. Rose.
But you love me too much to
Rose,
die.
let me on the door.
Jack,
Rose, let me on the door. And I'm dead because I've already frozen. Because you couldn't make up your stupid bitch mind.
Well, you're pretty mean for a dead guy, Jack. I'm not sure this relationship is gonna work.
And it didn't. So no, Titanic. I didn't like the door thing, and I didn't like the whole movie. Is just, I guess, if you want to sit down on Friday night and be stressed the fuck out, then you sit down and you watch Titanic.
But what if you're this poor guy who goes on a boat and he's like, I want to get laid.
I don't think that was his intention. I think his intention was to go to...
So, if you were a guy who went on a cruise ship, you were like, I don't want to get laid, I just want to go to, Cantacunta.
Is that where they were going? Is that where they were
That's
headed?
A place in Mexico,
Is
right?
that a real place?
I want to go to Brazil.
It's better. Well, I mean, obviously it's a horrible situation and a very sad one, but God, yeah, when people tell me that one of their favorite films is Titanic, immediately don't like them as much.
Wow.
I immediately
You
don't
just
like them as much.
let them go.
I'm like, well, we're never going to be super close because you love Titanic. And I have friends that love Titanic. They would
Just not close friends.
just not close friends because I personally judge them based off of the fact that Titanic is one of their favorite films of all the great films.
Fine, so let's look at another James Cameron film if you hate it so much. Let's talk about Terminator 2.
I didn't see it.
Wow. All right, let's talk about...
I didn't see Avatar either.
Terminator 1?
Yeah.
You saw Terminator 1?
I don't know.
No?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
I'm not going to watch a movie about a robot.
It's not about a robot. It's about true love traveling in time to save your life.
Okay, so that's the only movie like that that's ever been made. Ooh, let's talk about Predator.
Okay. So are you the alien or are you the human?
Okay, let's just say that we're not anybody. Let's just say what we would do as the characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. But which side would you be?
Well, I'm not the alien.
All right.
But you know what? It's funny in that movie is you actually begin to empathize with Predator.
What?
I did.
They're only wanting you for sport.
No, it's like, is that fucked up? Is that fucked up that I began to empathize with Predator? I wanted Predator.
Is it fucked up? Yes.
I wanted Predator to win. I wanted Alien to win in the movie Aliens. I always want the bad shit to
Because it's just misunderstood.
just break all convention, and I want the bad dude to win.
The bad guy wins, but there's a ceremony at the end to celebrate the bad guy.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know that.
Just picture instead of Luke and Han and Chewbacca waiting for Leia to give them the medals, it's Vader.
Yeah, but I feel like Vader. Are we gonna go in this direction?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just prepare people. I feel like Vader already is celebrated 24/7. I feel like behind closed doors, Darth Vader wakes up and is pampered by people, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, before he puts on his gloves, he gets his nails done. Before he puts on his mask, he gets a facial.
Yeah,
Right.
Somebody is constantly, I don't know, somebody is always catering to Vader's needs. They're getting him coffee, they're fluffing his pillow at night. Somebody is always up that dude's ass because he,
He was just like an orphan child who just wanted to save the world, the universe, the galaxy from far away.
regardless of his past. He's a badass motherfucker. And I
But would people celebrate him as much if, at the end of episode 4, there was a ceremony, and he was the one that got the medal?
I would have seen that version. I would have seen that version. Is it weird that I'm a little bit sexually attracted to Darth Vader?
It's fine, because I am also sexually attracted to Darth Vader.
Are you?
No.
I've asked other men this, and women. It's not just men, but I have a weird attraction to bad guys, and I think that that's normal for a lot of women, but Darth Vader doesn't have a face, and I'm still I saw him at Comic-Con. Well, I didn't see him, but I saw I saw a cosplay of Darth Vader, and I got a little bit turned on. You were with me.
I was with you. That Vader was a little chubby, too.
Well,
You're I don't care. There's a samurai space mask on.
He was tall and kind of resembled what I think Darth Vader would look like.
And you were like, how's it going? You're like, how's it going?
Yeah. That was so funny, too. I wanted him to, say something really... I would just want him to be quiet or something, or, just breathe in his mask, really heavily. Instead, he was like, oh, yeah, you want a picture? I was like, no, you just ruined it for me.
How am I gonna have a dream
Man,
now?
commit. Yeah, but I, Hans Gruber in Die Hard.
Yeah.
God, I would bone him. I would bone Hans.
Would you? What other Hanses would you bone? Snape Hans?
Oh, Jesus, God. Professor Snape from Harry Potter. It's an Alan Rickman thing, I think. It's an Alan Rickman thing. Because he was great in
Everything. Got it. Move on.
Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as the sheriff of Nottingham. Do you remember his American accent in Die Hard?
No.
Oh my god.
Because all I can picture is Snape now, because I've seen him in 8 movies as Snape.
Can you find that on YouTube or something? Can you just...
Can you
find Hans Gruber American accent? You guys, this is the funniest thing. If anybody remembers what Alan Rickman sounded like, Alan Rickman is a great actor, and I've seen him live, and I've seen him in several films, but he cannot do an American accent. He cannot do an American accent. And to hear him do it, I don't even remember what he says. What does he say?
The hell? Yeah!
No, this is a dumb compilation.
YouTube.
Anyway, his accent.
Nope, same video.
Who does he pretend to be? They're up on the roof, and he's like, no, please. Like, it's so bad.
Let's get some quotes, not music. Nope, more music.
It's just really bad. I can't remember. He's like, please don't shoot me, please. Like, it's just, that was horrible, but. Let's talk about how slow Alan Rickman speaks.
Because she's the potions master.
Oh my god. He talks really... He did it in Seminar, too.
Do you really think I talk that slow?
It's the best impersonation I've ever heard you do.
Wow.
No, it's really funny, like the spacing that he gives in between words.
I gotta stop because I'm at my peak.
Yeah, you've reached your prime on that one.
Mm.
Okay, well let's switch movies. Let's talk about Jurassic Park because I've been wanting to talk about that for a while.
Okay. Talk about dinosaurs.
All right, Josh, if you were offered to go on an island, don't know where the island is, you don't really know how you're getting there, like some old man walks into your apartment and is like drinking champagne like on your countertop as you walk in the door, and like
I'd be like, where's my cat? What'd you do to my cat?
your cat's fine, so
Okay.
pretend that your cat's okay.
Okay,
Okay, Josh, I'm gonna take you to this place, and if you go with me, then I'm gonna fund your career for the next 10 years.
I think I need an adult if someone said that to me in my own apartment.
Are we not adults?
I would be like, he's trying to molest my inner child. I need an adult. But if someone said that to me after breaking into my apartment and making sure my cat's okay.
I mean, this guy's got like a legit cane and like is dressed in all white.
Oh, well,
so
the cane.
he looks legit. He looks legit.
I'm like, well, you got a cane and your beard is white.
He looks wealthy.
And you're fanning yourself with wads of cash.
Like, yeah.
It's the fan that does it for me, not
And
the cane.
your belt is gold plated, and you. Yeah, no, he's rich. He's clearly a wealthy man, and he's like, go to this island with me. Just go.
Just like.
I'll provide.
What kind of island is this? Is it
He
like
doesn't
the
specify.
Bahamas?
He doesn't specify. He doesn't tell you. He's like, he's not gonna tell you
I'd be
because
like-
they don't specify in the movie. He's just like, I'm gonna provide you with your dig, and then they go with him, and then the next thing you know, like their helicopter is landing in Jurassic Park.
Oh man, it's just like that, huh? So, how would I handle that situation with the guy?
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to have like a fake conversation. So try to sell me this island, sir.
This island is full of dinosaurs. I don't know how else he would say it. Like, there's really no way to sell the island.
Fucking sold.
Yeah, I mean, right? But these people just jump on board.
But he's gonna be like, okay, island full of dinosaurs. I want you to check it out. But you have to pay for your own ticket.
No, I would not go.
Then you would not go, just because like.
I just wouldn't go. Jurassic Park would have never happened for me because I wouldn't fucking go.
What if you had no choice?
wait a second, is he threatening me now?
He's not threatening you.
Is he giving me an ultimatum?
He's not threatening you.
I will ruin your career if
no,
you don't go to this island with me.
But no goddamn plot would happen if you don't go.
Okay, well, if I went, and the second I knew that there were, I don't know. I guess
be
it's
like-
different. These people were archaeologists, so
You're an archaeologist.
Paleontologist,
Okay,
sorry.
you're a paleontologist, so he busting through your door like Kool-Aid Man.
he's suddenly like, what? Hammond is like suddenly like a badass motherfucker now, and he's just busting down doors, and he's like, motherfucker, you're gonna come with me to this island. And then he threatens you with his cane.
Right.
It's like, I will cane
It's
your
like,
head.
oh, Jesus Christ, okay, fine. That's right.
God, you know who I love Malcolm in that movie. Help me out.
Okay.
What's the actor? The actor's name?
Which character is that?
Malcolm.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum is so good in that movie. The first thing I would have done, actually. Now we're in the plot. Now we're in the plot of
Yeah.
the movie. We're in the thick of the movie, and T-Rex has already showed up and fucked
So
up.
I'm
whole
like
cars.
shaking my legs, trying not to look out the window because we're in the helicopter right now, and I'm like, I don't like flying, and I didn't take my anxiety pills, and you're sitting next to Malcolm.
I would be like, hey, do you want to have sex later?
You just like go straight to it.
Yep. I'd throw it out on the table and be like, well, this is clearly is not going to end well because the helicopter's already given us problems. And there's a man in a white suit, and there are these guys running around everywhere wearing all beige outfits with these weird, like, bobble headphones
Right.
on.
Like, you know this is not going to go
Everything's
well.
electrified. Like, we're going to have sex later.
It's like, this is not going to go well. She's busy with that guy, and that one's a girl who's like 13 years old, so
Well, you haven't met them yet. You haven't met the little boy and the little girl yet.
they're not in the same plane as us? Helicopter?
No, they're not in the helicopter. Have you seen Jurassic Park?
I saw in Jurassic Park.
Man. Yeah, they come along later, remember?
Okay, fine. So,
Hammond's grandkids. You know who had a badass role in that movie is,
so Malcolm would be like, oh, well, I think I should, well.
is
Or would he be like, all right, let's do this? And he's just like, yeah?
Samuel Jackson. Jesus God, I had a stroke earlier, apparently. Samuel Jackson has a great role in that film. He's just chain smoking the whole time.
And Newman. He had a great role of being a fat guy who dies.
And where?
Newman.
Oh yeah. He hit. That's such an iconic part of that film too. Like that would be a great character to play. Like I wouldn't want to play one of the leads in that film. I would want to play
The
like
Weasel.
the fat guy who dies, or like the black dude who smokes the whole time, or like the badass guy who's like running around killing velociraptors, like clever girl. Those are the characters I'd want to play because those are the characters that make those films.
Would you want to be like the T-Rex that chases the Jeep?
I don't think that's an option.
Well,
dinosaur.
if you were that good of an actor, anything's an option for you.
That's some serious method acting right there. What are you doing? I'm channeling Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's for a role. All right, so Jurassic Park. I think we're in agreement that we probably wouldn't even go on the island in the first place, right?
We would not go on the island. We would be like, you
I'd
know
be
what?
like,
I'm good.
I'm good. I think I'll fund my career some other
Right.
way.
I
like,
think I'll just bartend or go
Chase is
retail.
offering this great credit card thing now, and like I'll be fine. Like
I really don't want to be eaten. And he's like, well, the electric fences are very safe. I'm like,
nah, no,
what
I don't.
if there's a power outage?
If the sentence involves electric fence, I'm going to. Have you ever been shocked by an electric fence?
No.
Oh, I guess you didn't really. Did you grow up around farms?
I did
or-
not grow
okay.
up around Jurassic Park. Sorry.
Getting shocked by an electric fence hurts a lot. And the ones in Jurassic Park. You know, one of the things that bugs me in Jurassic Park, and then we'll stop talking about this stupid movie, is a little boy who. You remember the part where he's on the electric fence?
Yeah.
And Sam.
It was off and then they turn it on.
God, what's his name? Sam Neill?
Sure.
Sam Neill. Is like, jump, you know, and the kid's like, no, I want to jump. Like, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Jump off the fucking fence. Like, what is your other option? You're either gonna get electrocuted or eaten by dinosaurs. Like, seriously, the worst thing that could happen is that you would break your leg. And there's so much like brush down there, that probably wouldn't happen anyway. That part makes me frustrated.
That part just like takes you out of it. You're like, this is not believable. This would not happen.
I mean, not to mention it's like 90 minutes into the movie. I'm like, nope, okay, done. Now I'm done. Now I don't believe it. Now I'm like totally done with the movie.
You're talking while you're eating your popcorn to your Raptor friend. You're like, this is not real, right?
Because he didn't jump. Like jump. Like because he didn't jump off the electric
For fuck's
fence.
sake, jump.
Like seriously, we've run through fields from dinosaurs, and you're not gonna jump off this fence? That's like 20 feet, kid. Man up. You would need so much therapy after you got back from Jurassic Park.
Well, Hammond's clearly gonna pay for it. He'll bust through your door, be like, therapy money.
If you go to this secluded island with me,
I'll pay your therapy bills.
I'll pay your
You're like,
therapy bills.
what?
All right, so Jurassic Park. Guys, you wouldn't go to the fucking island.
Right.
And
but,
anybody who says they would is lying through their teeth.
but you know what? Would you go back to the island in Jurassic Park 2?
Oh,
it was like in a secluded island.
Oh yeah, I blocked those out of memory, I think.
That's how good it was. Just blocked you out of it.
You know what I did? I like the third one though, with Taya Leone and that other guy.
And you know him.
Yeah, I just love her name, Taya Leone. I think that's the coolest.
Man, she's
like-
pretty.
She is pretty. She's also married to David Duchovny, that's also a cool name.
You're right.
David Duchovny and Taya Leone. That just rolls off the tongue. I bet they have great sex too.
What kind of sex?
Well, he's a sex addict.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I thought he was with what's her face now.
Gillian Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! One can dream.
But I think that dream is a reality.
No. You know how many fantasies that would fulfill, including mine.
Well, guess what? Fantasy accomplished.
No, he's still with Taya.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's still with Taya. All right, so
You know, maybe I want him to be with Gillian Anderson, so I have a shot of Taya.
well, dream big. Dream big, Josh.